Hello and welcome to Color Up. Are you familiar with the game Crapless Craps? It's a variation on the standard game that we all know and love, and it's actually been around for decades, but it's just recently started popping up in casinos all over the country. So if you want to learn about Crapless Craps, then this video is for you. Crapless Craps was invented by Bob Stupak, who is the owner of the Stratosphere. Well, at the time it was Vegas World, and actually currently it's called just the Strat. But anyway, he came up with the game just by thinking, what do we do if we eliminated the don't pass? Welcome to Crapless Craps. Now let me first describe what a craps number is, and that's typically the 2, 3, and 12. So on the normal game, when you bet the pass, you win on the 7 or 11. We all know that, but you lose on the 2, 3, and 12. The regular game, you have an option to bet the don't pass if you'd like. On Crapless Craps, they eliminate that risk. You cannot lose on the pass line. If a 7 rolls, you'll win. Any other number rolls, it becomes the point. A real popular bet, the craps bet or the any craps, they're the same bet. There is no need to protect your pass line bet from the craps numbers anymore because the craps numbers do not cause your pass line to lose. Now for many of you, that's just an awesome development. You don't care to bet on the don't pass, and you hate whenever your pass line loses the 2, 3, and 12. The problem is, because you don't lose on it, it can become a point. As you can see here on my layout, if you roll a craps number, let's say a 3, it can now become or established as the point. Same with the 11 or 12. Now these are going to be very tough numbers to hit as your point. Now for those of you that like to bet on the 2, 3, 11, and 12, this is great. They're no longer one roll bets. You could still make the, let's say, any craps bet that covers the 2, 3, and 12, or the horn bet. Those are all still one roll bets. Nothing about the center of the table changes. So Crapless Craps is literally craps less the craps numbers hurting you on the come out roll, or any time in the middle of the game, because you can't bet the dark side anymore. You can't bet for the 7 to win. You could still hop the 7s or bet the any 7, and in some locations, I know the Strat, I've talked to a dealer there, they still allow you to make a direct lay against the number. So just like before, if you like to make a no 10, you can make a no 11 or no 12, at least at the Strat. Now I've heard from other players that they've not seen a direct lay on a crapless table at any other casino, so I'm not sure about that. If you have a crapless table at your local casino, put in the comments below if they allow, or if you've never done it, ask them if they allow direct lays against the numbers. Now, because you can't lose on a crap number and they can now become the point, there's a price to pay for that, and the price comes in the house edge or the percent that the casino keeps out of your winnings. So if most of you know from any of my other videos, the pass line, one of the great bets in the casino, it has a house edge of 1.4%, 1.41%. Well, because you've removed the don't and now you can establish a point of 2, 3, 11, or 12, the house edge goes all the way up to 5.38%. 5.38% is very close to what you'd see in a roulette game. So it goes from one of the best bets in the casino to not so great. It's actually just as high as the field bet, which so many players, they consider it a sucker bet. Now it is a one roll bet, but it's up in the 5 range. So your pass line bet is now up over the 5% range as far as house edge goes. Now as a player, I don't use the pass line a whole lot anyway. So I have played at Crapless Craps tables, and I typically, if you bet, the 4 through 10, or in my case, a lot of times just the inside numbers, 5 through 9, it's the exact same game. So if you avoid the pass line and just make bets on the 5 through 9, exact same game as far as payouts, as far as house edge goes. Now obviously it's going to vary by casino of what they allow in your odds bet. You're probably used to 3, 4, 5 times odds. So it's going to depend on your casino what they allow. But because these numbers are so hard to hit, it's really cool payout when they do hit. So let's take a look at the odds payout first. The true odds, if the point is 3 or 11, is actually 3 to 1. So that's what you're going to get paid. So your $10 bet, 10, 20, I don't even have enough chips. You're going to get paid $30 for your $10 in odds, and then you get your normal 1 to 1 for your pass line bet. So pretty cool payout. Now if you're on the 2 or 12, there's only one combination that will roll it. So you have six ways to roll a 7, 6 ways to lose, 1 way to win. The odds are 6 to 1. So your $10 in odds bet is going to win $60 for just a $10 bet. Pretty cool. And then again, your pass line is just going to pay 1 to 1. So great payouts, pretty difficult to roll and hit them. But you never know. That's what this game is about. Now you can still make place bets on these numbers, and they're going to play very different from, you know, the inside numbers that you're used to. So the 2 and the 12 is going to pay 11 to 2. So you're going to want to make the bet in increments of $2. So let's say, you know, let's say we place bet it for $10. We have 5 units of $2. So if it pays 11 to 2, our 5 units, is going to pay $55. Our 3 and 11, the place bets are going to pay 11 to 4. So you want to make that bet in increments of 4 to get the proper payout. So let's say we'll do a $12 bet on the 3 and 11. These $12 bets have basically 3 units of 4, so 3 times the 11 with the 11 to 4 payout is going to be 33. So payout is 33 at the $10 level. Let's say we're at a $10 table. So $12 is going to pay 33, $10 is going to pay 55. Now remember, this same $10 bet on the 12 over here, 1 roll bet is going to pay you 300. So you're not quite getting 300 for your $10 bet, but you do get 55, and that's because you don't lose. It's a multi-roll bet. You only lose with the 7, and the same with the 11. So we win 33 here. We make the same $12 bet over here. Well, let's make it a $10 bet. It's going to pay 15 to 1, so $150 for this bet. We make it $12 over here. We win 33. Now the house edge for the 3 and 11 is over 6%. The 2 and 12 is over 7%. You don't want to place these bets. Again, it's going to depend on what casino, at what minimum amount will they let you buy the bets. But just like the 4 and 10, you always want to buy these bets when you can. They're going to pay better, and the house edge is going to drop significantly. So let's go ahead and take a look at buy bets. Now, if you remember buy bets, I'll put a link down to my video of how they work. But basically, with a buy bet, I'm putting them in the wrong spot. If a buy bet, they'll pay true odds of rolling the number minus a 5% commission or VIG. So they would mark these up as buy bets, and you would get paid the true odds of rolling it minus the 5% VIG. Now, if the VIG is taken up front, which means when you make the bet, you would have to also include the VIG, the house edge is close to 5% at 4.76%, I believe. Now, the cool thing is if they take the VIG only on a win, so basically you don't have to pay it up front, but only if you actually roll the number do they then take the VIG on a win. The 2 and 12, the house edge is 0.7%. Awesome bet. The 3 and 11, not far behind it. The 3 and 11 at a buy is 1.25%. So these bets are actually better than pass line on the regular game. Now for a proper VIG, you'd want to make $20 bets, but let's see. At $10, the VIG is going to be 50 cents, so they'd round it up to $1. The 3 and 11, it gets paid 3 to 1. So your $10 bet is going to win $30 minus the VIG, or $29. Your buy bet on the 2 and 12, remember the true odds are 6 to 1. So you're going to get paid $60 minus $1 in VIG. Even though they round up from 50 cents to $1, you're still getting paid $59 here. Remember, our place bet paid $55. So even at the $10 level, and again, the casinos might not allow you, they might force you to make at least a minimum of $20 before you can do the buy bet. But anytime you can buy it, as soon as they let you buy it, don't place bet it, buy these extreme outside numbers. I think that pretty much covers Crapless Craps. You know, other than that, there's not a whole lot of differences. Again, the props are all the same. If you're a horn bettor, you like the horn, I mean, you may love this game. Of course, they don't pay quite as much, but they're not one roll bets. You also don't lose them as quickly. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know in the comments if your local casino has it, you know, where they have it. That's all great information to be sharing with those here on YouTube. I'm probably going to make a series of videos on Crapless Craps, maybe trying out different strategies and looking at different things. So you can actually go to my website, colorup.club, go to my dice advice forum. If you have a strategy, how to utilize, either buying the 2, 3, 11, and 12, or, maybe utilizing odds or, just anything, how would you strategize with this new form of craps? Well, not new, it's been around for decades, but it's probably new to your area. I'm gonna go ahead and do one quick little roll and just kind of show you how this kind of plays out with these having a possibility of becoming the point. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look at a roll. We'll just grab $100 here and just see what happens real quick. Let's go ahead and put $10 on the pass. Remember, we can only win. So we win with a 7. The other numbers establish a point. So let's see what happens here. All right, here we go, coming out. Not off to a great start as my dice rolled off the table. But you don't have to worry about superstition because the craps number, what's the likelihood of it showing up now? We want a 7 to roll on the come out. So there, yo 11. So normally that would be a frontline winner for your pass line. It's no longer a winner. What happens now? Your point is now an 11. So we'll just do, again, it's going to depend on the casino what they allow. We'll go ahead and do single odds. I don't want to invest too much. It pays 3 to 1, so we're in good shape there. And then let's go ahead and ask the dealer to buy the rest of the numbers for $20 each, the rest of the extreme outside. So that's going to be $20, $40, $60 to buy the 12, 3, and 2. We'll set those up as buys. They'll put little markers on them. Now you're going to get paid true odds minus the VIG. As you can see, your bankroll goes pretty quick, but here we go. We're going to get paid a lot if we can hit something. 4 easy. We've got to move the dice out a little more farther. We want to get to that extreme outside. 6, easy 6. 12, there we go. 12, midnight, hot dog. So our $20 bet is going to pay 6 to 1. That is going to be $120. Now we got to pay our $1 VIG, so we'll take this 5, do 4 and change. So $119 win on this $20 buy bet. Let's go ahead and see if we can hit some more numbers. 8 easy. 4 easy. Again, they might be up for a long time. They're tough to hit. There's the 10 easy. We got to go all the way to the extreme outside. 10 easy. 7 out. And if I didn't make it clear, you certainly don't have to just stick to these numbers. Again, I could have made place bets on these numbers as well. You can always bet the field. You could still bet the one roll bets if you'd like. So let's see, we rolled a 7. All this would come down. And we might still be up actually, even though all that came down because they're a big hit. So there's actually our $100, our $100 buy-in, and $25, $35, $39. So as you can see, the payouts are really good for those extreme outside numbers. So there you have it, Crapless Craps. Again, shoot me your dice advice on how you would play the Crapless Craps table. I'd love to roll out some of your strategies. And until next time, good luck on coloring up.